The marketplace changing so quickly as it does, and the evidence that was gathered in from talking to various people, prompted us to set up an e-commerce division.
Debenhams are interesting because they have literally jumped in and got going straight away. They briefed us 4 months ago, which is just such a short time, and literally we went live 4 months after the initial briefing, which was just brilliant.
In a marketplace that indeed has changed radically over the last year, both in terms of number of people that are now internet users, and that's at about 12.5 million, 13 million people here in the UK, but also the customers who are using the internet to buy, and that's progressively increasing and is now at about 3.5 million. So the market is changing, it's growing significantly, and we've probably come in at just about the right time.
Debenhams are very keen to work in an integrated approach. They have their bricks and mortar store, they have their direct marketing, and now they have this other channel, which is the web. The fact that they've taken all three channels and understand that the three channels work together, you're not replacing one with the other. They are looking at training their staff in store so that they can drive people to the web, which is just brilliant. That's a good thing.
USWeb is probably the #1 global player in this business, and had business practices and business processes in place that we could utilise, hence your time to value. And I think most importantly for us, and this could not be underestimated, was the drawdown of the American intellectual collateral, if you like, and that clearly the US is the world's leading continent for internet business, that we could utilise that in the areas that we were developing.
The scope of what we're doing is fabulous. We've just launched with a wedding service, so everything that you can do in store, i.e. buying off a wedding list and so forth, you can now do on the site. That's a first in the UK, which is a real win for Debenhams. I guess the other part of what we've launched with is their products online, so you can go through, look at products, have a good close look, get to a feel for what the product's about, and then go through and purchase. Long term, we're looking to move them into almost sort of a portal strategy.
The structure that's been built, both in terms of front end and also the back end database, has robustness and scale, so that we can actually start to build our portals and e-catalogue on the back of that database that we've created.
In terms of keeping the client active and keeping the site different and fresh, we have lots to work with. We've got different seasons, different fashions, different flowers coming out, different ranges. So we have lots that we can do with the client to get their site bubbling over with lots of different product and lots to talk about.
I think the collaboration is very solid, the relationship is very solid, and I think we can work together going forward. But you know, inevitably in any sort of relationship it goes through its forming, norming and storming, and we've been through that, and I'm sure we'll go through it again, but you know, at the end of the day we're a solid relationship.